Listen. You don't have to announce every move you're making. Sometimes the strongest thing you can do is stay quiet and keep working. Let them underestimate you. Let them think you're standing still. While they're talking, you're building. While they're watching, you're preparing. And when the results finally arrive, you won't need to explain anything. Your work will speak for you. Stay focused. Stay patient. Keep going. When in silence. I stopped telling everybody what I plan to become. Started working in the dark till the damage was done. Had a vision in my mind, had a beat in my chest. Every day I woke up trying to give it my best. They don't know about the nights that I stayed on the grind. They don't know how many times I had to strengthen my mind. They only see the finish, never saw the design. So I let the results tell the story this time. I don't need validation, I don't need their praise. I was building my foundation while they counting my days. Every move calculated, every step getting made. I learned silence is a weapon when you're trying to elevate. Let them talk, let them guess, let them wonder what's next. I'm too busy putting pressure on the person I was. Every failure gave me knowledge, every loss gave me trust. Now I'm focused on the future and I know what I'm worth. I don't talk, I execute. I don't brag, I produce. Let the work become the proof. Let the results tell the truth. When in quiet, I don't need to make a sound. Building something they can never take down. I was working when nobody was around. Now the progress got me standing on solid ground. When in quiet, let the results make the noise. Had to make my own path, had to make my own choice. They can doubt, they can talk, they can question my voice. I'm too focused on the mission, I don't listen to the noise. I remember having plans that I kept to myself. Had to put a dream together without asking for help. Every dollar, every hour, every move was invested. I was working on the future while they thought I was resting. I don't show every card, I just play what I need. Put the work beneath the surface, let the roots run deep. You don't have to tell the world every promise you keep. Sometimes silence is the reason that the vision can breathe. I learned patience from the process, learned control from the weight. Had to understand that timing is a part of your fate. If the goal is really worth it, you can handle the weight. Keep your eyes on the destination while you navigate. Now I'm moving with intention, every step has a reason. Every season brought a lesson. Every loss had a meaning. I don't need to prove success in the middle of the building. When the structure is complete, everybody sees the vision. Right it, I don't need to make a sound. Building something they can never take down. I was working when nobody was around. Now the progress got me standing on solid ground. When in quiet, let the results make the noise. Had to make my own path, had to make my own choice. They can doubt, they can talk, they can question my voice. I'm too focused on the mission, I don't listen to the noise. I don't announce moves, I just make them. Don't explain plans, I create them. If they think I'm finished, let them. I'm still working when they forget me. I learned early that attention can distract you. Everybody got opinions, they don't know what you're after. So I keep my circle small and my priorities faster. Let the outcome be the answer when they ask you. I don't need to win every argument I hear, I just need to keep improving every month, every year. If they doubt me, that's fine, I don't operate from fear. I was building while they laugh, now the difference is clear. You can talk about the grind, oh, you can actually grind. You can pray for motivation or develop discipline. I chose a second route, now I'm sharpening my mind. Quiet work creates loud results every time. No announcements, no excuses, no distractions, just execution. Keep the vision, protect the mission, work inside, let success make the decision. Winning quiet, oh, I don't need to make a sound. Building something they can never take down. close, got the whole room looking around. I was focused on the climb. Every sacrifice was building something stronger over time.
When in quiet, let the result make a noise. We don't need permission, we already made the choice. They can doubt, they can talk, they can question our voice. We too focused on the mission, we don't listen to the noise.
Keep working, keep learning, keep building. You don't need to tell them you're coming, just arrive. When quiet, came from the bottom, nobody was waiting. Had to build something out of the vacant. No silver spoon, no favor, no saving. I looked at the struggle and started creating. They only see the lights when the cameras flash. They don't see the nights when you're counting your last. They don't see the pressure, the weight on your back. They don't see the losses that turn into facts. I was built from nothing, built from the pain, built from the nights out standing in rain, built from the doubt, built from the shame. Now every scar on me carries a name. I remember cold nights with a dream in my head. Had 100 different thoughts while I laid in my bed. Everybody had advice, nobody paid for the rent. So I stopped explaining what I really meant. I put the vision on paper, then I made it reality. Turned every setback into another strategy. They wanted proof, I gave them consistency. Now they looking at the person they said I couldn't be. Had to learn that the road ain't supposed to be easy. Had to cut some people off who never believed me. Had to work when my body was telling me leave it. Had to trust that tomorrow would finally see me. Oh, I wasn't chosen, I chose this. I wasn't handed the moment I focused. Every close door made me more devoted. Now I'm walking through doors they thought were broken. I came too far to turn around. I heard no and kept my ground. If they don't see it, that's alright. I'm still gon' build it overnight. Built from nothing, came up from the floor. Nobody opened up the door. So I kick it down and ask for more. Nah, I know what I'm fighting for. Started with a dream in my pocket full of change. Had to learn the game while I was standing in the rain. Every loss taught me something, every scar became a page. Now I'm looking at the future like I'm on another stage. Built from nothing, built from pain. Built through pressure, built through rain. If they never knew my name, I'ma make them know it today. I had to hustle for a chance, wasn't waiting on a blessing. Every dollar had a purpose, every move was a lesson. Had to keep my head straight when the road got aggressive. Had to turn the frustration into fuel for progression. I know what it's like when nobody calls when you tell them about your dream and they laugh at it all. Then the same people come around when they see that you ball. But I remember every face, every doubt, every call. I don't need applause, I just need momentum. I don't chase approval, I chase what I envision. Had to make a decision, need to quit it, go get it. I chose the second option, now I'm living the mission. Pressure made me sharper, failure made me wiser. Every mountain looked impossible until I climb higher. I don't measure my success by the size of the crowd. I measure it by how many times I refuse to back down. Built from nothing, came up from the floor. Nobody opened up the door. So I kicked it down and asked for more. Now I know what I'm fighting for. Started with a dream in a pocket full of change. Had to learn the game while I was standing in the rain. Every loss taught me something, every scar became a page. Now I'm looking at the future like I own another stage. Built from nothing, built from pain. Built through pressure, built through rain. If they never knew my name, I'ma make them know it today. I learned early, ain't nobody coming when you call. You either build yourself up or you watch yourself fall. Had to walk through the fire just to answer the question, what you really made of when you under pressure. I don't talk about the struggle, I remember the feeling. Empty hands, big dreams, still believing. Had to separate the real from the people deceiving. Now the vision got bigger than the life I was seeing. I ain't looking for sympathy, I wanted results. Every mistake in my past became part of the vault. Every loss put another brick in the wall. Now I'm standing 10 toes, I ain't scared of the fall. If the road gets darker, I'm bringing my own light. If the dream gets heavier, I'm putting on more fight. You can tell me that I can't, I'ma hear that all night. Then wake up in the morning and prove you ain't right. Look what we
started, look where we are. And nothing but faith now, reaching for stars. Every scar was a lesson, every loss was a spark. Had to build from the bottom just to shine in the dark. Built from nothing, came up from the floor. Nobody opened up the door, so I kicked it down and asked for more. Nah, I know what I'm fighting for. Built from the struggle, built from the pain. Built every dream, why they call me insane. Built through the pressure, stood through the rain. Lost a few battles, but I stayed in the game. Built from nothing, now we're taking it higher. Turned every setback into fuel for the fire. They can doubt us,
Ain't nobody gave me nothing, had to go and get it. Had to turn the pressure into power, turn the losses into lessons, yeah. No handouts, no shortcuts. We built this from the ground up. I came through the rain with a vision in my mind. Had to bet on myself when nobody saw the signs. I was working in the dark, had to wait for my time. Every dollar that I made, I invested in the climb. They don't know about the nights when the sleep wouldn't come, thinking about a better life, wondering where I was from. Had to silence all the voices saying I wouldn't become what I pictured in my head. Now the picture is done. I learned patience from the struggle, learned strength from the pain. Had to keep my balance, walking straight through the flames. Every loss is different, every scar left a name, but I never let the pressure make me walk from the game. I don't need somebody telling me the road will be easy. I know dreams come expensive, nothing good comes freely. If they never understood me, they don't need to believe me. I'ma keep moving forward till the whole world can see me. I had nothing but a vision, had to turn it to a mission. Every no became ambition. Now I'm focused on the distance. No handouts, I had to make a way. Had to work through the night just to earn another day. No shortcuts, had to carry all the weight. If the door wasn't open, I was breaking through the gate. No handouts, we were fighting for a chance. Had to make something happen, couldn't wait for circumstance. Every scar on my heart put some power in my stance. Now I'm walking through the fire like I already know the dance. No handout, no favors, no retreat. Had to build it from the ground underneath our feet. If they never gave us nothing, that's alright with me, cause everything we have is something we achieve. I remember being young with a head full of dreams. Life showed me early that it ain't always what it seems. Had to learn about loyalty, had to learn about schemes. Had to keep my circle small and protect what it means. I was searching for a way when the way wasn't clear. Had to fight through the doubt, had to fight through the fear. Every year that I survived, put another gear in my career. Now I'm looking at the future, like the vision finally near. I don't celebrate the struggle, but I respect what it taught. Every battle had a price, every lesson had a cost. When you standing at the bottom, every victory is fought. And the people saying nothing make you value what you got. I had moments, I was tired, moments I wanted to stop, but the dream kept knocking every time that I lied. So I opened up the door and gave everything I got. Now I'm aiming at the ceiling, I ain't worried about the top. I know pressure can break you, or pressure can shape you. Sometimes losing everything is what finally wakes you. You discover who you are when nobody can save you. Then you build a foundation nobody can take. No falling out, I had to make a way. Had to work through the night just to earn another day. No shortcuts, had to carry all the weight. If the door wasn't open, I was breaking through the gate. No handouts, we were fighting for a chance. Had to make something happen, couldn't wait for circumstance. Every scar on my heart put some power in my stance. Now I'm walking through the fire like I already know the dance. No handout, no favors, no retreat. Had to build it from the ground underneath our feet. If they never gave us nothing, that's alright with me, cause everything we have is something
I remember looking up and wondering how far from the place that I was standing to the place where the stars are. Had to turn every rejection into fuel for the charge. Had to understand that progress doesn't happen overnight. Some days you take a loss, some days you win the fight. Some days you see a vision, some days you lose a sight. But you gotta keep believing when it doesn't feel right. I put the pain in the music, put the fear in the blast. Put the lessons in my heart and the ambition in the gas. Had to stop looking backward, had to focus on the path. Because nothing comes forever and no moment never lasts. So I'm building something bigger than a temporary win. Something my people can't remember when the story finally ends. Something built on discipline, not depending on a friend. Something strong enough to stand when the pressure starts again. I don't need a perfect road, I just need one I can walk. I don't need everybody with me, I just need the ones who talk with their actions, not excuses when the pressure starts to knock. Cause the hardest part of winning is becoming who you thought. No handouts, just the code that I live by. If I want another level, gotta reach with my own drive. Had to learn to keep moving, even when the hope died. Had to turn the darkest chapter into something I could.
They couldn't see it, I could see it clear. Had the vision way before the vision got near. Had to trust myself when nobody was here. Pressure on my shoulders, but I never switched gears. Yeah, vision never dies. We just take it higher. I had a picture in my mind that I couldn't explain. Everybody saw the struggle, I was seeing the change. They were focused on the moment, I was building my name. Had to walk through the storm just to step out the rain. I was dreaming with an empty pocket, still feeling rich. Cause I knew what I wanted and I wouldn't quit. Every setback hit hard, but it sharpened the grit. Now I'm looking at the distance like I'm ready for it. I don't need them to believe, I believe enough. When the road gets rough, I know I'm built for the stuff. Had to learn that every blessing comes wrapped in the dust. Had to turn all the doubt into fuel for the trust. They said slow down, but the vision kept calling. They said I couldn't rise, but I kept on climbing. Every time that I fell, I came back with a plan. Now the future I'm chasing is already in my hands. I see it when I close my eyes. Something bigger on the other side. They can doubt, they can criticize, but they can't kill what's alive inside. Vision never dies, I can see the light. Even when I'm walking through the darkest night. Had to keep the faith, had to keep the fight. Now I'm reaching for the stars, taking flight. Yeah, we came from the low, now we're aiming high. Had a dream in the dark, put the flame in the sky. If they never saw the vision, that's alright. We were building for tomorrow every day and night. Vision never dies, dies. Keep it in your heart, keep it in your eyes. I was looking at the ceiling, thinking past it. Had a vision so strong, couldn't let it get distracted. Every obstacle around me only made me more active. Turn the pressure into power, now the energy massive. I don't need a map when I know where I'm going. I don't need a crowd when the purpose is showing. Had to move with intention, keep the engine rolling. Even when the road bends, keep the vision controlling. Late nights, long drives, conversations with the sky. Asking myself how far can I take it if I try. Then I told myself the only limit is the mind. So I put another goal on the list and went to find it. They see the shine, but never saw the construction. Never saw the failures, never saw the disruption. Every dream needs action, every goal needs production. I turned imagination into real life. Vision never dies, I can see the light. Even when I'm walking through the darkest night. Had to keep the faith, had to keep the fight. Now I'm reaching for the stars, taking flight. We came from the low, now we're aiming high. Had a dream in the dark, put the flame in the sky. If they never saw the vision, that's alright. We were building for tomorrow every day and night. I remember having dreams nobody understood.
Trying to turn a little hope into something good. Had to keep my head high when I'm misunderstood. Now I'm standing where I promised that I would. Every mile that I walked had a purpose attached. Every loss that I took put some strength in my back. I don't run from the pressure, I attack it with facts. When the vision gets bigger, gotta widen the map. I know the road gets lonely when you're chasing something rare. Sometimes nobody sees you, but the dream is still there. You gotta water what you planted, gotta treat it with care. Cause the future belongs to those who continue to dare. I won't let a bad day tell me who I'm becoming. I won't let a closed door make me think that I'm nothing. I got too much inside me, I can feel that it's coming. Vision never dies, so you know I'm still running. They can take the money, they can take the fame, they can change the weather, they can speak on my name, but they can't take the vision, they can't take the dream, they can't stop the future that I already see. Vision never die. I can see the light, even when I'm walking through the darkest night. We came from the low, now we're aiming high. Had a dream in the dark, put the flame in the sky. I kept working when they couldn't see the plan. Now I'm standing in the place that I said I was speaking. Keep believing when the world says otherwise. Vision never dies. What you see inside can become your life. They saw the struggle, I saw the destination. They saw the impossible, I saw another challenge. Keep your vision, keep climbing. Cause if you can still see it,
Pressure made me.
it ain't over.
Every storm came with a lesson. Every loss came with a blessing. They thought the way would break me, it built me instead. Yeah. I had pressure on my back, still I carried the load. Had to walk through the dark just to find me a road. Nobody showed the way, had to build my own code. Every scar that I carry is a part of the growth. I was down, but I never let the doubt take control. Had a fire in my chest and a dream in my soul. When they told me slow down, I was chasing my goal. Had to pay for every lesson, now I know what I'm worth. I remember those days when the money was thin, when I looked in the mirror and told myself when. Had to fight through the fear, had to fight through the wind. Every time that I lost, I came back again. I don't complain about pressure, I know what it does. It separates the ones who pretend from the ones who keep moving when the road gets rough, and keep faith when the whole world says enough. Pressure on me, but I won't break. Every move is another chance I take. If the road gets harder, raise the stakes. I was built for whatever it takes. Pressure made me, I was forged in the fire. Had to turn every setback into fuel for desire. They were waiting on me to fall, I was climbing up higher. Now the hunger in my heart got me reaching for the wire. Pressure made me, I was built for the fight. Had to work through the darkness just to find me the light. Every loss made me stronger, every wrong made me right. Now I'm moving with a purpose every day and every night. Yeah. Pressure on my shoulders, I was still standing straight. Had to learn that your future ain't controlled by your fate. If you want another level, gotta elevate. Can't complain about the door, gotta create your own gate. I seen people lose focus when the road got long. Seen dreams disappear, cause they thought they weren't strong. But I learned from the pain, now the pain in my songs. Every time that I get hit, I come back more strong. I don't need validation, I know what I survived. I don't need everybody, I just need my drive. Had to keep my head down while I worked on the climb. Now I'm looking at the clock like I'm running out of time. Every obstacle taught me how to move with precision. Every failure gave me another reason. I don't fear competition, I compete with my position. Try to become better than the person I was yesterday. Pressure made me, I was forged in the fire. Had to turn every setback into fuel for desire. They were waiting on me to fall, I was climbing up higher. Now the vision looked so clear. Had to keep pushing forward even when I felt fear. Everybody love the finish, nobody sees the years that you've been putting work in while you're fighting through tears. I was learning every day, had to sharpen my mind, had to leave some things behind just to protect my grind. You can lose a little money, you can lose a little time, but don't ever lose yourself trying to follow the crowd. I put pressure on the pressure, made it work for me. Turned the pain into a reason they would notice me. Every no became another opportunity. Every closed door became another route to victory. Now I know the road I'm on was never meant to be easy. If it was easy, everybody would be standing beside me. I appreciate the struggle, cause the struggle defined me. And the person that I am is the person that I needed. Pressure came, I stayed. Rain fell, I prayed. Roll, I paid. They doubted, I stayed. Now every scar tells a story. Every loss made me stronger. Every night made the morning, and the vision made me hunger. Pressure made me, I was forged in the fight. Had to turn every setback into fuel for desire. Pressure made me, couldn't break my resolve. Every problem that I face made me harder to stop. Pressure made me, now I'm ready for more. I was built in the struggle, now I'm opening doors. Pressure made me. Every storm, every loss, every battle shaped me. Pressure made me. What was meant to break me only made me crazy. Yeah. Don't run from the pressure. Use it. Let it sharpen you. Let it build you. Because sometimes the weight you carry is the same weight that's making you stronger. Pressure made me. Yeah. Ain't nobody coming to save you. You gotta save yourself. Had to learn that the hard way. No excuses, no waiting. Let's go. I was standing at the bottom with a vision in my head. Had 1,000 different dreams running circles in my bed. Nobody came knocking, nobody offered me a hand. So I stopped waiting on a favor and became my own plan. Had to wake up every morning with a purpose in my chest. Had to work when I was tired, had to give it my best. Every setback tried to tell me that I wouldn't progress, but I answered every doubt by becoming obsessed. I learned nobody owes you, that's the truth of the game. If you want another level, gotta earn another name. Can't complain about the weather while you standing in the rain. Sometimes you gotta walk through fire just to strengthen your flame. I stopped looking for approval, stopped asking for permission. Put my energy in the building and protecting my vision. Every closed door pushed me deeper into my mission. Now I'm moving like tomorrow depends on my decisions. Ain't nobody coming, ain't nobody coming, ain't nobody knocking, ain't nobody knocking. If you want the future, if you want the future, you gotta keep it moving. Ain't nobody coming, you gotta get it yourself. Can't wait for somebody else to put your dream on the shelf. Had to build my own road, had to bet on myself. When the world turned away, I still believed in myself. Ain't nobody coming, so I'm making a way. Had to turn all the pressure into strength every day. If the door won't open, I'ma find another way. I don't need to be rescued, I was born to create. Yeah, I know what it feels like when the phone don't ring. When you tell somebody dreams and they don't see a thing. Had to understand that people only know what they know. So I stopped trying to convince them and started to grow. I took every disappointment and I turned it to drive. Every time I got rejected, something stronger survived. Had to keep my head up when the easy road died. Now I'm walking with a purpose that I carry inside. Nobody sees the preparation, they just notice the win. They don't see the battles that you're fighting, the thing. You can lose motivation, but you gotta begin. Even if you take a loss, you can still make a comeback. I had to stop blaming circumstances for the things I lack. Had to take responsibility and put the work on my back. Now I'm who I wanna be depends on every step. Ain't nobody coming, you gotta get it yourself. Can't wait for somebody else to put your dream on the shelf. Had to build my own road, had to bet on myself. When the world turned away, I still believed in myself. Ain't nobody coming, so I'm making the way. Had to turn all the pressure into strength every day. If the door won't open, I'ma find another way. I don't need to be rescued, I was born to create. Yeah, I came with a vision, had to follow the feeling, had to move with the hunger, had to focus on the mission. I was building something different while they questioned the decision. Now the same ones watching from a completely different position. I don't wait for the moment, I create it. If the mountain looks high, I'ma climb it. If the road gets rough, I'ma grind it. If they say I can't do it, remind them I had to learn that the dream ain't a dream if you don't work. Had to put the time in even when the grind hurt. Had to understand my value before I knew my worth. Now I'm putting every lesson into everything I birthed. No rescue coming, so I became the rescue. No perfect timing, so I made my own schedule. No guarantee, so I gave it everything I had. Now I'm looking at the future, and I'm grateful for the past. Nobody came, so I moved. Nobody believed, so I proved. Nobody opened the door, so I built one. Nobody gave me a chance, so I became one. You can sit around waiting, or you can start today. You can blame what you don't have, or you can find another way. Every minute that you waste is another minute gone away. And the future doesn't care about the excuses that you make. I learned that the hard way. Now I'm focused on the climb, trying to turn every second into something worth the time. I don't need a perfect moment, I just need to make mine. And I keep going forward till the vision comes alive. Ain't nobody coming, you gotta get it yourself. Can't wait for somebody else to put your dream on the shelf. Had to build my own road, had to bet on myself. Now I'm turning every struggle into something I can sell. Ain't nobody coming, so I'm making the way. If the door won't open, I'ma build one today. Ain't nobody coming, so we came for ourselves. No waiting, no favors, no depending on help. We were made in the struggle, now we're changing the game. If they never knew the vision, they gon' remember the name. Yeah, stop waiting, stop building. Nobody's coming, and that's not bad news. That's freedom. Long nights, early mornings, nobody saw the work, they only see the result. But we remember the road, yeah. Long nights, I was staring at the ceiling, thinking about the life that I knew I had to build. Had a dream in my chest and a heart full of pressure. Had to turn every doubt into another reason. I was working when the city went quiet. Had to keep my focus when my mind started fighting. Everybody wants to finish, nobody wants the mileage. But I learned that the struggle is part of the arrival, yeah. I remember days when the progress felt slow, putting time into a dream that nobody could know. Had to trust the process when the numbers stay low. Had to keep planting seeds before the garden could grow. Every night that I sacrificed gave me another chance. Every failure put some wisdom in the way that I plan. I don't need a shortcut, I just need to advance. One step every day, now I'm closer to the plan. Long nights, but I stayed awake. Long roads, but I stayed the course. If the dream is worth the pain, then I'm ready for the cost. Long nights, the vision kept glowing. Dark days, but I knew where I was going. Had to keep my heart open, keep the engine rolling, even when nobody knew the work that I was showing. Long nights, everything I wanted took a sacrifice. Long nights, long nights, long nights. Now I'm turning all the struggle into something bright. I had nights when I questioned if the dream was real.
Had to learn how to separate the fear from the feel. Everybody got opinions, but they don't know the deal. They don't know how many times you had to fight just to heal. I was trying to find a balance between pain and ambition. Had to keep my eyes forward while I studied the distance. Every failure gave me another piece of the mission. Now I'm moving with attention, I ain't waiting for permission. Now I know what it's like to put the work in alone. When you carry your ambition like a weight of your own. Had to build my confidence from the cracks in the stone. Now the foundation is strong, I can stand on my own. I don't chase overnight success, I respect the slow climb. Because the things that last usually take more time. Every setback is a lesson. If you read every sign in the darkest nights, can lead you to a brighter sunrise. Long nights, the vision kept glowing. Dark days, but I knew where I was going. Had to keep my heart open, keep the engine rolling. Even when nobody knew the work that I was showing. Long nights, everything I wanted took a sacrifice. Now I'm turning all the struggle into something bright. Late nights, city lights through the window, thinking about tomorrow while I'm living in the present. Had a little bit of faith and a whole lot of pressure. Still I kept moving, never changing the direction. I could've stopped when the road got heavy, could've folded when the waiting got long. But the dream kept playing like a favorite song, so I kept singing even when the night felt wrong. I know the road can feel lonely when you're chasing your purpose. Sometimes you gotta work when nobody notices. Sometimes the greatest progress happens underneath, before the world can see the person you're becoming. So I keep going, keep growing, keep learning. Every lesson is a flame and the fire keeps burning. I don't need to know exactly when the breakthrough is coming. I just need to know I'm closer every time that I'm running. Long nights made me, long roads changed me. Every loss taught me, every scar raised me. I wasn't sleeping, I was preparing while they were watching. I was building. Now I look back at the nights that I thought would never end, and I realize those moments were preparing me to win. Had to become my own motivation, become my own friend. Had to learn that every chapter doesn't tell you how it ends. So if you're somewhere in the middle when you're tired of the way, keep putting in the work, don't let that decide your fate. You might not see the progress, but it's happening every day. The seed beneath the soil doesn't look like much until it breaks. Long nights, but the vision kept glowing. Dark days, but I knew where I was going. Had to get the faith when the pressure kept growing. Every mile that I walked kept the future in motion. Sacrifice became a piece of life. Long nights, we survived the darks. Now we're chasing light. Yeah, respect the long nights. That's where the foundation gets built. Keep working, keep climbing. Your time is coming. Your time is coming.
Every scar got a story. Every loss left a lesson. They see the shine now, but they don't know what it cost. Count every scar. Let's go.
I beats on the beat.
I count every scar like a page in a book. Every time that I fell, every chance that I took. Had to learn how to stand when the ground shook. Had to trust my own vision when nobody would look. I remember those nights when the pressure was heavy. Had a dream in my heart, but my hands wasn't ready. Had to sharpen my mind, had to make myself steady. And I'm walking through the storm, and my focus is deadly. Every loss put a lesson inside of my chest. Every failure showed me how to handle the next. I was looking for a way, had to give it my best. Now I know that the struggle was part of the test. They could talk about the outcome, I remember the process. I remember every door that was closed in my face. Every time they said no, I increased my pace. Now I'm building something solid that the years can't erase. Count every scar. Remember the pain, remember the nights, remember the rain. If I made it through that, I can make it through this. Every battle gave me another reason to win. Count every scar, every cut, every bruise, bruise, every loss that I took gave me something to prove. I was down, I was tired, still I had to improve. Now I'm walking with a purpose, got nothing to lose. Count every scar, let the pain be a guide. Had to carry all the weight, had to build from inside. They can see me at the top, but they don't know the ride. Every mark on my story shows the times that I tried. I don't have the scars, they remind me I'm alive. Every time I got tested, I found another drive. Had to learn that survival is a state of the mind. If you wanna reach the future, leave the past behind. I seen people fall when the pressure got real. I seen dreams disappear when the pain wouldn't heal. But I kept my head straight, kept my hand on the wheel. Had to turn every wound into something I could build. No sympathy needed, I know what it cost. Every lesson came heavy, every victory fought. When you start with nothing, you appreciate a lot. When you lose something valuable, you remember what you got. I don't count my mistakes like they're reasons to quit. I count them as experience, everyone made me fit. Now I'm harder to break, every challenge I hit. Just another reminder that I'm built for this shit. Count every scar, every cut, every bruise, every loss that I took gave me something to prove. I was down, I was tired, still I had to improve. Now I'm walking with a purpose, got nothing to lose. Count every scar, let the pain be a guide. Had to carry all the weight, had to build from inside. They can see me at the top, but they don't know the ride. Every mark on my story shows the times that I tried. I remember every setback that I couldn't explain. Every plan that I made that got washed by the rain. Had to start over twice till I stayed in the game, because quitting would've meant that I accepted the pain. I learned patience from waiting, learn courage from fear. Learn to keep moving forward when the road disappears. Some progress is invisible, but the work is still there. You don't always see the growth until you finally get there. Now I'm proud of the scars that I used to conceal. They remind me of the moments when I wanted to heal. They remind me that I fought when I wanted to kneel. They remind me that my future is something I can build. I don't need a perfect past to create a great future. I just need to keep improving, keep making it new. Every chapter that I live made the next one more powerful. Every scar on my body is a piece of my fuel. Every scar, every loss, every night, every cost, every tear, every fall made me stronger through it all. If you got scars, don't cover them up. That's proof you kept going when the road got rough. Every mark is a medal, every wound is enough to remind you that you survived when the world called your bluff. Don't let yesterday become a chain on your feet. You can learn from the pain without living in defeat. Take the lesson, take the strength, put your eyes on the peak. Then keep walking every day till your vision complete. Count every scar, every cut, every bruise, every loss that I took gave me something to prove. Count every battle, every night I survived. Every time they thought I couldn't, I kept the dream alive. Count every scar. Now I know what they mean. They were never signs of weakness, they were proof of the dream. Count every scar, count every pain, count every loss, count every gain. If you made it through the storm, you can make it through again. Every scar tells a story of a fighter who remained. Yeah. Don't be ashamed of what you survived. Learn from it, build from it. Every scar means you kept going, and we're still going. Let's go! Yeah. Money can't buy hunger, can't purchase ambition, can't teach you what it feels like to start with nothing. We still got something to prove, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah. I had dreams before the money ever came around. Had ambition when the only thing I had was the sound of my own voice telling me I couldn't stay down. Had to build from the dirt, had to earn every crown. I learned early that the hunger is a different kind of power. You can have everything and still be empty by the hour. But when you start with nothing, every minute is an hour. And you learn to make the most of every second that you got. I don't chase money just to say that I got it. I chase freedom, chase the vision, chase the life that I wanted. Every goal got
price, and I'm willing to pay for it. Every level got a test, I'm prepared to stay for it. They can give you opportunities, they can't give you drive. They can put you in a room, they can make you survive. They can show you the door, but you gotta step inside. And the hunger in your heart is what keeps the dream alive. I still want more, still got dreams, still got fire, still got things money can't buy what the struggle gave. That hunger in my heart is what made me brave. Money can't buy hunger, can't buy the drive, can't buy all the nights that we stayed up alive. Can't buy the vision that we kept inside. Can't buy the feeling when you finally arrive. Money can't buy hunger, can't purchase the grind, can't pay for the lessons that we earned over time. You can count up the money, but the heart gotta climb. Cause the real kind of wealth is the strength in your mind. I remember having goals that were bigger than a room. Had to make a little space just to let the vision bloom. Everybody see the flower, never notice how they grew. Never saw the roots beneath the surface breaking through. Now the money coming in, but the hunger still remains. I don't measure my success by the number of my chains. I measure it by how far I had traveled through the pain, and how many times I kept moving forward through the rain. I could've said it early, but I knew I wanted more. Every milestone made me hungry for another open door. I respect the process, I remember what it cost. Every victory feels different when you know what you were lost. So I'm working with intention, never moving without purpose. If the goal is getting higher than the standard has the surface, I don't need to put my value to a person in the audience. The work is my receipt, and the progress is the evidence. Money can't buy hunger, can't buy the drive, can't buy all the nights that we stayed up alive. Can't buy the vision that we kept inside. Can't buy the feeling when you finally arrive. Money can't buy hunger, can't purchase the grind, can't pay for the lessons that we earned over time. You can count up the money, but the heart gotta climb. Cause the real kind of wealth is the strength in your mind. I got dreams that don't fit inside a wallet. Got a vision in my head and I'm still trying to unlock it. Every level that I reach make me wanna go beyond it. I don't want the destination if the journey ain't important. I remember when the hunger was the only thing I had. Had to turn a little hope into a reason to advance. Had to bet on myself when the eyes weren't in my hands. Now I'm building something bigger than the limits of the past. You can give me all the money, I still wanna create. You can put me at the table, I'ma bring another plate. I don't fear another challenge, I appreciate the wait. Cause the pressure keeps me focused and the struggle keeps me great. I don't wanna lose the hunger that got me through the storm. I don't wanna forget the person I was before the form. Every dream that I accomplish gives another one a form. So I'm running toward the future while I'm grateful for the road. Money comes and money goes, but the hunger never leaves. If you lose the fight inside, you can lose what you believe. Keep the vision, keep the drive, keep the reason you survive. What you build with sacrifice, no, nobody can take away. Now I'm looking at the life that I once pictured from afar, realizing every setback was a lesson in disguise. I remember being patient when the progress wasn't fast. Now I know the strongest future comes from learning from the past. So I keep my standards high, keep my circle moving right, keep the work ethic strong, keep the vision in my sight. I don't need another reason when I wake up every night. The hunger that I carried is the reason I'm alive. Money can't buy hunger, can't buy the drive. Can't buy the nights that we stayed up alive. Can't buy the vision that we kept inside. Can't buy the feeling when you finally arrive. Money can't buy hunger, can't purchase the grind, can't pay for the lessons that we earned over time. You can count up the money, but the heart got it. They doubted me, said I wouldn't make it, said the vision was too big, so I made the vision bigger. Every doubt became motivation. Yeah.
They doubted me when I told them where I was headed. Had nothing but a vision and a mind fully embedded in the future I could see when nobody expected it. So I kept working every day like my life depended on it. They saw the struggle, I saw opportunity. They saw the problems, I saw what I could be. Every word they threw became fuel inside of me. Now I'm building something bigger than they thought I'd ever be. I remember being told that I was reaching too high. Had to smile at the doubt, then go back and apply. Put the work in quietly, let the results testify. I don't need to argue with them, time will tell them why. Every setback gave me something that I needed to learn. Every bridge that got burned gave me somewhere to turn. Had to keep the fire burning when the pressure will return. Now the same road that was difficult is watching me emerge. They doubted me, I stayed focused. They counted me out, I kept going. They couldn't see it, I kept knowing. Now the vision's showing. They doubted me, I turned that into drive. They told me I would lose, I kept the dream alive. Had to work when nobody was standing by my side. Now I'm looking at the future with my head held high. They doubted me, but I never lost belief. Every no became a reason to go harder underneath. I was building in the dark, now the progress they can see. If they didn't see the vision, that's okay, they don't need to. I came from conversation where they said it wouldn't happen. Turn the doubt into a rhythm, turn the rhythm into action. I don't need a lucky break, I need another opportunity. Then I'm turning that opportunity into something that remembers me. I was never comfortable, always looking for the next move. Every time they drew a limit, I was trying to break through. Had to keep my head clear, had to know what I could do. Now the pressure only shows me what I'm capable to prove. They see the finished product, never saw construction, never saw the long nights, never saw interruptions. Every loss became a lesson, every problem an instruction. Now I'm moving with precision, every move gotta function. I don't chase their approval, I don't need their applause. I know exactly what it took to get this far. Had to trust myself when the road was full of flaws. Now I'm turning all the doubts into fuel for the cause. They doubted me, I turned that into drive. They told me I would lose, I kept the dream alive. Had to work when nobody was standing by my side. Now I'm looking at the future with my head held high. They doubted me, but I never lost belief. Every no became a reason to go harder underneath. I was building in the dark, now the progress they can see. If they didn't see the vision, that's okay, they don't need to. I remember moments when my confidence was low. Had to tell myself to keep moving even when I didn't know where the next step would take me or exactly how it go. But I trusted that the work would eventually show. Everybody wants to win, but not everybody stays. When the progress takes too long or the road becomes a maze, I was willing to be patient, willing to work through the days. Because greatness isn't something that you find, it's something made. I stopped letting other people's opinions shape my route. Stopped explaining every dream to people full of doubt. If they couldn't see the vision, I just left them on the outside while I built another level from the pressure in my mind. Now I'm proud of every moment when they said I couldn't win. Those words became the reason I refused to give in. I don't hold it against them, they just couldn't see within. Sometimes doubt from the outside makes the strongest fire begin. They said no, I said watch. They said stop, I said not. They said impossible, I said possible. They saw limits, I saw obstacles. Now I'm standing where I said I would eventually stand. Had to build it piece by piece with my own hands. No shortcuts, every step came with a demand. I'm looking at the future with the world in my plans. I remember every voice that said I wouldn't get far. Now I carry every doubt like a permanent scar. Not because it broke me, but because it made me go hard. Sometimes somebody's disbelief can become your spark. They doubted me, I turned that into drive. They told me I would lose, they told me